At Vectorworks, we try hard to help our users get the most out of our CAD and modeling software. This quick tutorial will help you understand more about the opportunities and strategies of working with other popular modeling applications like SketchUp. So let's start by trying to understand what the push-pull is all about. Google SketchUp is a general-purpose tool for creating, editing, and sharing 3D models. When finished, users can upload their models to 3D Warehouse. SketchUp also includes features to facilitate the placement of models in Google Earth. On the other hand, Vectorworks is an elegant professional design software package offering BIM capabilities in a flexible hybrid design environment. These two champions usually meet on a regular basis in design studios, and users sometimes are not quite sure about the best way to combine them. The general perception is that they compete for the same tasks, when in reality they complement each other. The strategy here is to know when to apply one or the other over specific stages of a design project. And let's not forget the human factor. Staff members and their CAD knowledge play a huge role. So let me show you how to play to their strengths. So you have a project opportunity at hand. You started the first traces in SketchUp and got carried away by over-modeling, texturing, and even exploring interesting views. At this point, in our opinion, all that work deserves a professional framing. No worries. Get those images out of SketchUp and let Vectorworks take care of all the layout for you. For our second approach, take note that Vectorworks does allow direct import and translation of your SketchUp models. The process is simple and very straightforward. For example, selecting the None option will import pure 3D polygons. Automatic will replace geometry with standard building objects like walls, floors, and roofs based on the orientation of a particular object. Here is a sample of what we call the direct import method. Here in a simple model, basic shapes like squares are placed on faces to define openings like doors and windows. Keep it simple. No thickness, no material, just plain geometry. Build the model like you did in architecture school. Think chipboard study model here. Now move on over to Vectorworks and set up your drawing environment, classes, scale, units, things like that. Now run the Import SketchUp command from the File pull-down menu. Then choose Automatic from the Geometry Mapping option. Then do some simple house cleaning, class objects, and join walls, and notice how those openings you drew in SketchUp become symbols in walls. Keep in mind when I said simple, that doesn't mean the form can't be complex. You just don't need or want additional detail. And now here's a third workflow for users that have more completely modeled their designs in SketchUp. Even with a completely modeled design like this one, to complete the project, the architect must, of course, provide documentation in the form of annotated plans, elevations, sections, etc. This workflow allows the architect to fully utilize all the 3D geometry from SketchUp by importing it into Vectorworks Architect with no additional modeling needed. So now first we'll create a file in Vectorworks called the shuttle file. This step will allow you to refine your model if needed. Then we'll create a master file in Vectorworks where we'll reference in our shuttle file into a design layer viewport. Next we'll create viewports on sheets as needed, place title blocks, add some annotations, and voila, we're done. A professional drawing has been created and placeholders are there just waiting for the next phase. So now you'll be able to complete the project using a Vectorworks BIM workflow, taking advantage of drawing with intelligent data-rich objects, then being able to query your model to produce schedules, reports, and leverage the power of viewports to create plans, sections, and elevations, and perspectives, and manage drawing details and complete sets of drawings using automated drawing coordination and the issue manager. For related articles and topics, please refer to our extensive knowledge base or seek our staff at Tech Support for further guidance.